various shops and buildings and houses. All of these people are trying to reach higher ground. They're scrambling, knocking each other down. But no one really has any idea what to do. You all see the docks swallowed by the belly of this giant wave. And at this point, the top starts to curl down and fall. The sound is so deafening that you're unable to hear the screams or the buildings rip apart from the force as this wave barrels into you. Eventually, from each of your vantage points, the wave swallows each of you, as well as the whole of Evercrest. You are soaked to the bone, and on either side of you, you feel cold skin pressed against your arms. You realize in your first moments of clarity that you are lying amongst a row of dead. You actually sit up, and this is when you see each other for the first time. Here, together, on a waterlogged, muddy street in Evercrest, underneath an open tent amid destruction not yet fully known, your adventure together begins. And the smallest among you gets up and just bolts. And the elven woman is like, would you like some healing?
And I keep running.
So you ran out of the tent completely?
Yeah, I'm gonna run through the tent door. Yes.
But as you were running out of the tent, a halfling man is running into the tent, and you guys just slap into each other, and you both collapse onto the pile of dead people that are over to the left of the tent.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna uncork it before I throw it back. I was gonna say, make sure my name gets on that document, and then I'm gonna heal.
She goes, fine, what's your name?
Pierce Goodblood.
And you're a resident of Evercrest?
Essentially, yeah.
Good blood. All right. You are dead in the eyes of the king.
Beautiful.
You saw the wave.
But
I'll sort of fade back to the line.
But did you guys? Okay, did you guys say the wispy things? Also, hi.
Yep. Are you talking about?
I'm Kiss, by the way. The wispy things. They were taking people, and now there's a giant kraken, and we have to heal people. And what the actual heck is happening?
I understood about half of what you said. One of them choked me, and then it let me go. And then I don't know about this healing people business.
You actually hear hushed voices inside the tent before you can get up to it. They're speaking in whispers. You hear, marauders have invaded the palace. King Tam is drowned and no one can get in or out to revive him. This is the fall of Evercrest.
I can swim very well.
Okay, blue hair, heels, swimmy. You're coming with me.
How many diamonds do we need to revive? And
One.
then how many can we keep?
20.
I can assure you, if you get to the bathhouse, get to the bathhouse, tell no one where you are going. This is a very secret place where the king and the royal family keep their jewels. If you can get to the bathhouse
Royal jewels.
and get the diamonds, there will be a reward for you. Just try. Someone is dead. Many people are dead, and the people who are alive are looking for a king.
I put my hand in the circle. Are we doing this?
I put my hand on top of his.
I'm gonna jump to try to.
I think we're doing this. I think it's happening.
What are you doing?
Are we-
First of all, are you doing witchcraft? I mean, please do it somewhere, but not here.
Oh, this is called teamwork. It's like witchcraft, though. It's very powerful.
Oh, I'm familiar with teamwork. I've just never seen this particular display. Can
You can
you're going to-
You can put your hand in.
is he gonna bite me?
You're gonna like it. No, you won't bite you. Well, I can't.
Are
speak
you
for
sure
him,
he's
but
not
he
gonna
shouldn't
bite
you? It's not part of what. If he bites you, it's not part of what we're doing.
I'm very disappointed there was nothing in this circle. I thought there was something in the circle.
There's teamwork in the circle. All right, and we're off.
Our adventurers met in the town of Evercrest following a freak tsunami that leveled the town and left countless dead, and even left the dead body of a kraken beached on top of the city. you all overheard an ominous conversation that the king of the Moonshay Isles had drowned in the tsunami, and that the palace had been overtaken by marauders, leaving no way for anyone in to revive him. A young human man named Steph Kopal asked you to retrieve diamonds from a flooded, hidden safe house on the beach in order to give the king a fighting chance. On the ground, in the water, you actually stumble across a small pair of ornately cut, very, very nice looking diamond earrings.
I walk up to Jindy and I am like, I found these diamond earrings. Do you think that these diamonds are big enough for us to be able to help the king?
Jindy, off in the distance, about like 100 yards away, beneath the surface of the water, you see somebody watching. Someone in basically like a steampunk scuba diver outfit. And with that perception check, you're able to see that it's someone of very short stature, maybe a child or a halfling. Pierce, you hear a voice, a familiar voice in your head. And it's you recognize it as Steph, the gentleman that actually sent you guys on this particular errand. New information: king trapped in throne room, armed guards enter by the eastern tower, ladder hidden. From empty bedchamber, follow the queen's gaze. Move quietly, strike swiftly.
Eastern Tower, ladder hidden, strike swiftly, king in the throne room. That was a sensation altogether new to me.
You
what's
hear
that?
it again. Please respond if you've gotten this message.
Yes.
Okay.
Dorfit's just looking at him like this.
And Steph
You're
responds.
not weird, buddy.
Steph responds. Good.
Yeah, let's just make sure I'll turn to the party and go, I think we're running out of time. I could hear Steph telling us where we needed to go and how to get there.
Pierce, you actually hear Steph's voice in your head again, and he sounds absolutely frantic. Have you made it into the castle yet?
Can you hear me right now?
Yes, I can hear you. Can
How
you
often
hear me?
can you hear me?
This is. I can hear you if you're talking to me. It's a spell. I'll teach you about it later. Have you made it to the castle yet?
We're on our way now. How much time do we have?
He just says, the king is dead, but the clerics that are in the palace have very, very strong magics to resurrect, but I do not recommend you dilly or dally.
Right. No dilly, no dally. Clerics. East chamber. Follow Queen's gaze. Hidden ladder. Got it. We're consider it done.
I look
And then
down
I'm
at the
gonna
turtle.
turn to the group and just be like, we might want to consider running. I'm gonna look towards the party like, any ideas?
I don't.
I have one.
No. I cast Charm Person.
Well, actually, probably two. Check his fingers.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I think my blood sugar is dropping or something. I don't know why I was so angry. How can I help you?
I want to look at Cass. I'm just gonna go. You ask him.
Oh, okay. How many more guards are there downstairs?
Oh, well, there's probably half a dozen or so.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Are they all in the throne room?
No. They're spread out all through. They're spread all throughout the castle.
Like, not including the ones that were outside?
That's correct.
Okay.
Ask them who they are and what they're doing here.
Yeah. What my friend here said. Can you answer that for me?
Oh, my name is Spencer because the DM didn't come up with another name for me. But
We can't kill him now.
Spencer?
We can't kill him.
Get ready.
Blight bow gets tighter.
I was hired. I was actually given a lot of money to come here and pretend to be a guard. And then I was told if anybody caught me that I needed to say that I was from the Children of Smoke, but I don't really know what that is.
What the hell?
You open this door, and inside you see unmistakably a throne room. You see a dais, kind of step stage with a throne. You see a body laying on the dais, and then you see an older gnomish woman in robes with a shaved head, and she's on her knees, and she's got a gag in her mouth, and her hands are tied behind her back, and she looks like she's been weeping solidly for hours. The body, all of you can tell, the body laying in front of her is in these nice robes. There's without a doubt this is the king. She breathes deeply for a moment and puts her hands on his chest. And there's a warmth, there's a light pulsing first from the diamond, and then it radiates to her hands, and then it's basically pulsing throughout the king's body. And he breathes and sits up and starts coughing. You guys step inside the tent, and then there you see Sonigan, which was the halfling that brought you here in the first place after you woke up. And you also see Steph standing there, and he looks up and he gasps, and he like looks around, and you see his lip quivering a little bit, and he stands. It's nice to see you, Tim. And the king just kind of nods at him. Does anyone want to tell me what the fuck is going on?
Well, we've done exactly what you asked of us so far, I believe.
That was
looking down the checklist as I take off a piece of paper from my bag. Yeah, let's see. We went to the bathhouse. We got the diamond. We went to the castle. We resurrected the king. We brought the king back. I don't know what's next on the list. You gave us. There's nothing else to do.
Through, and you hear some coins ruffling around, like clinging and clanging, and he tosses each of you a pouch with 50 gold pieces each.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh. I'm going to toss mine back to Steph and go, save it. And I'm going to sort of go towards the door. I'm not leaving. I'm just like...
I'll take his.
But
Yeah,
wait,
we can split that. I'll take it.
I'm going to turn to the group and go, well, thanks for the memories. And I'm going to sort of slowly waltz my way out towards, like, aimlessly looking at people. Maybe trying to find something to drink.
Wait. Pierce. Even though they weren't that great.
wait. So is Pierce coming with us, or are you walking away from us? Like, what are you?
Yeah,
What's he doing?
I'm sort of half ignoring it. I'm not going very far from you, but
Okay.
I'm slowly like
I'm
distancing.
I'm just like, I just kind of like whisper, like, we could see what's up with this whole Children of Smoke thing.
You know,
I'm sure that the
Yeah.
king would be pretty happy to find out who was holding him hostage and maybe give us some more gold.
You're sitting there kind of in silence, and you hear a female voice pipe up and say, y'all fuckos are impressive, you know that? Yeah, and when you look, you notice, and you can't really believe you didn't notice it before, but you see a halfling woman sitting there. She's got red and gray hair. She's a little bit older, and she's sitting there just nursing a huge ale, but she's wearing scuba gear.
I'm gonna slide in on one side. I'm gonna motion to Kess to box her in.
Yeah, I slide in.
She actually like pats the seat next to her and says, "Have a seat." I'm Zeffy. Zeffy Ale Mason.
I'm just like make piercing eye contact and say, "What do you want, Zeffy?"
Just between this wave and some other things I've been hearing about, I'm starting to get concerned. I got a job opportunity that might interest a group of your, we'll call it an eclectic skill set. And she takes a card, like a business card, and she slides it across the table. If you're interested in figuring out what all this shit's about, come by my place in the morning.
Yeah, well, heads up, we don't work for free.
Oh, I know that. That's why I said it's a job, not charity.
Oh, I'll look at Kess and I'll just go, we'll talk it over. Like, I say it as a statement, but also as a question. Like,
Yeah.
We'll talk it over.
Yeah, we gotta discuss things with. And I just like look at everybody and see what all they're doing too. And I'm like, them.
Augustus is taking whole bites out of the orange rind and all, and then just sipping on the hot water.
Oh my gosh.
Boy, fill me up.
And Zeffy looks at all of these antics happening at the bar, and then she looks back at y'all, and she says, "Yeah, I think we're gonna work real good together." And she slides out. She slides underneath the table and climbs out the other side. See you in the morning. And then exits the bar.
Halfling.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session, unless you guys have anything else you'd like to do.
Woo!
Thus concludes